What's going on?
Your Honor, I'm here to get custody of my grandchild and also to make my or soon-to-be ex-son-in-law, to pay the child support. My daughter was diagnosed with...
The case opens with silence, 8 months of it. No phone calls, no visits, no birthdays, and not even a single holiday together. A child left waiting for a mother who never showed.
He was paying child support, but when my daughter did pass away, I checked into the account. I had access to her financial business, and I checked the account, and he was not putting the payment in there. So I am looking for the back payments that are due, and I am looking to get custody of my granddaughter.
Okay, so let me just make sure I'm clear. Your daughter is deceased.
She explains her absence softly, saying she wasn't in a good place, that she needed time to figure herself out. But while she healed, her child kept breaking from the silence.
That I don't necessarily think is best for raising children.
Okay, well, I guess I'll get that from him. Mr. Alberts?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's going on?
Some of those details are correct.
Which ones are not correct?
The fact that I bailed on my wife, our marriage was over a long time before that diagnosis, and we mutually agreed that I would pay child.
The courtroom feels heavy. Everyone knows parents struggle, but children don't pause their needs. They don't stop growing. They don't stop hoping. Every day without love becomes another scar written into memory.
Times in bars.
Okay.
A lot of time in bars. He spends a lot of money on babysitting because he spends a lot of time in bars.
Okay. Going to the bar is legal.
True. But who's going to be there to help with homework? Who's going to be there to hear the sad story of...
The father explains how the child waited by the door. Birthdays passed without candles. Holidays came without joy. Each moment became a reminder that one parent chose distance instead of presence.
Really know what he's doing unless you are actually at the bar with him or you have someone spying on him, which is completely wrong. But that really has nothing to do with why we're here today. His child support should have stopped because there is no one to pay the child support to. Your granddaughter lived with your daughter, right? At the time of her death. Right. So you can't step.
Pictures from those 8 months tell the story. Holidays celebrated with one parent missing. School events with no mother in the crowd. Milestones achieved with no one there to clap or smile.
Your rights are not superior over his in this particular case. There wouldn't be. There's no reason why he should be paying child support to you. I mean, you had access to the account that the money was going into because of your daughter. But now that she's deceased, there's no one to pay the child support to. So he should not be paying child support anymore. So he did the right thing. You just may not agree with it, but...
I do not agree with it, Your Honor.
She insists she needed space. But the judge interrupts. Parenting isn't about waiting until you feel ready. Children need love even when you're tired, broken, or hurting. Their needs do not pause.
Well, we're not going to go into that because children aren't very honest all the time. And how old is this child?
6.
Yeah, they have a very big imagination. So, I mean, I can't do anything about that. He should not be paying child support. And I'm assuming you covered
The child voice echoes in testimony, sad stories of missed hugs, missed moments, unanswered questions. A child doesn't understand, I wasn't ready. They only understand absence, and it leaves deep scars.
The medical support on the child, but other than that, and that's through your employer?
Yes.
That's all that he can be ordered to do. I'm not going to make him pay child support for a child that...
The father recalls bedtime tears. Night after night, the child asked for mom. Every answer was silence. Every excuse from her became another wound for the one who kept waiting.
And you're not her parent. So she does not get to make that call. Now, dad starts doing something like if it's actually proven that he's been neglectful and going to bars or anything like that, and the child ends up living with you, then yeah, but you're not the parent. So unfortunately...
The judge makes it clear, 8 months isn't just time. It's a childhood chunk gone. You can't rewind. You can't replace missed birthdays, holidays, and hugs. Those moments vanish, but their pain stays permanent.
Well, Your Honor, I'm here to get some justice. I think it's time that I get back what I've been giving out.
What do you mean by that?
Money. I've been giving so much money and she hasn't even been here.
Right.
You know?
Well, before we really get started, are the kids in the car with the dog?
Her intentions don't erase reality. She may have meant to come back stronger, but strength without consistency means nothing. Parenting requires presence every day, not only when life finally feels convenient.
Excuse me.
Sorry, Judge.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. This is your
He
first
gets my
time here
blood
today.
boiling.
And if I remember correctly, you filed the lawsuit on him previously and had the audacity not to show up. So you definitely need to pipe down.
Okay. I chose money though.
Okay, well.
The mother begins to cry. She insists she always loved her child. But love unspoken, unseen, and unfelt doesn't nurture. Love without effort becomes invisible, and invisible love leaves children empty.
Has not been paying.
Has she at least been visiting with the children?
She hasn't visited the children, but she visited that man in jail that she ran off with.
Oh, the one that was in the car that you
In the
really couldn't
Cutlass,
see?
yeah.
The Cutlass. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
he got arrested not too long after I saw you for the PPP loan. Is that?
The judge leans forward. Neglect isn't always abuse, he says. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's missing birthdays. Sometimes it's forgetting that love must be shown, not just claimed when convenient.
To put mom on child support.
I am.
All right. And health insurance. Who's covering? Well, I would assume she's not. Are you covering health insurance? Are they on Medicaid? What's going on?
Well, I wasn't at first, but I got a promotion at work.
All right. Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
All right.
It made me a manager at the McDonald's, so I'm making a little bit more, and I was able to put 2 of the kids on insurance, but not all of them.
Okay.
The courtroom feels the weight of his words. A parent's effort must be consistent, not seasonal. A child cannot wait for comfort. A child cannot survive on excuses. They need presence now.
Pay child support today.
A little bit of both, Judge. But I'm
not interested in whether you're here to be pretty or not. That has nothing to do with my ruling. You understand it, right?
I do, Judge.
All right.
But I should be pretty for you.
Well, let's stick to the facts. I could care less how you look.
Okay, Judge. Let's get to the facts.
Please do. And quickly, without all the extra.
Not extra at all. The fact is, Judge, I had these children for 10 years before I put them on your doorstep. He was barely doing anything. That's why I petitioned the court, Judge.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You petition.
The case begins with absence. 6 months in jail. A father behind bars while his child waited. Prison may have locked him away, but the child's needs never stopped, never slowed, never paused.
Come up. What kind of come up we talking about?
Well, Judge, I met a man who said he can change my life, Judge.
All right, so how financially, did he change this life of yours?
Not too much.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Clough.
I know.
Mr. Clough. We don't know. Let's hear her side of the story because I'm pretty sure she's going to say some interesting stuff about finances.
Judge, Clough don't know nothing. Listen, understand that I got.
When release finally came, the world expected Reconnect Ion, a chance to rebuild, a chance to be present. But instead, he chose something else: romance over responsibility, distraction over devotion, pleasure over parenting.
Well, it kind of just depends on the year and how many promotions I get, how many companies want to invest in me. So it just depends. Anywhere between.
When are you going to answer my question?
Judge, it's a difficult question for me because, sometimes I can have a promotion that's $500 or I can have a promotion that's 50,000 plus. So,
Miss Daniels, I don't have a lot of time, right? I have other cases I need to get here.
I do understand that.
Right. So you obviously came here to waste my time.
I didn't.
You did, because I asked you a very simple question.
Judge, I have a simple answer.
On average, how much do you make in a year?
Judge, I'd like to say maybe about.
He stepped out of jail and straight into a new relationship. No pause, no hesitation. But the one relationship that mattered most, the bond with his child, remained broken, untouched, ignored.
Briefly, make it quick.
Quickly, in the last few months, it has been a downtrend due to inflation and all that stuff. People aren't paying as much.
How much was your BBL?
I didn't pay for that.
How much was it?
So-
How much was it?
I mean, I got more than the BBL. I had tube sock titties, so I got the boobies, then I got the booty, and then I got all that. So he probably paid $35, $40.
The courtroom stays. People shake their heads. It's not about falling in love. It's about choosing priorities. A parent must repair what was lost before building something new for themselves.
Monthly. So with your testimony being on the high end of $100,000, that's what I just based your child support off of. So, I mean, well, I was going to make it higher than that and do it like the $350,000. Then that would make you cap out. But
I think you should do that.
well,
No.
I have to accept her testimony is true, but I don't really think that it's going to help her too much because her child support is still going to be pretty hefty. So I have your gross at $8,333.33. That brings your net to $6,512.
The mother explains how the child asked for dad constantly. Every bedtime ended in tears. Every night became another reminder of abandonment. The child wanted love, not excuses, not another replacement.
No, that's related to this.
Judge, briefly about visitation. How does that work?
The kids are going to stay with him and you guys are going to work that out at a
We don't get
different.
along very well, as you can see.
Well, obviously, but I mean, they need to stay with him and probably see you on weekends if you're so busy.
That's my busiest time, Judge. I can't do weekends. Maybe Monday to Tuesday.
Well, they go to school.
Right, and I'm at work.
Are you going to get them to school?
Testimony shows drawings and letters. Crayon pictures of a dad who never came. Letters never sent. Questions never answered. 6 months may pass quickly for him, but felt like forever for the child.
You can't get them to school.
She don't have a car.
You don't have a car?
She make all that
please.
money,
Oh, you a lie.
but ain't got no car.
You better go see the rose outside.
What kind of roses? I love roses. What color?
I just said rose, like rose gold color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
because I know we weren't talking about that other one. But
no, we're
anywho,
not
that's
good.
neither here nor there. Is there anything further, Mr. Cliff?
I think that's all, Your Honor.
All right. Well, if there's nothing further,
He defends himself weakly. I needed support. I needed love too. The courtroom listens, but silence falls. The child didn't need his romance. The child needed his father's presence, guidance, and care.